Okay, if you're watching from the beginning, you guys, this is an excellent thing. If you watched my live early, sorry, I had to get off right away. When the vet calls, I stop, drop, and roll. Same with my daughter. Like if my daughter calls, stop, drop, and roll. Everything stops. Answer the phone. I do the same with vets. Anyways, look at Sid. Look at Sid. She climbed down on the floor, which she hasn't done in ages. Ages. Like, I can't even remember the last time she crawled on the floor. Honestly, I can't remember the last time she got on the floor. Isn't that crazy? Dr. McDonald said that maybe she's like a bird, like she was like 5 years ago or something. It just shows you never know what's going on with them. Like, I thought she was just old and arthritic. Meanwhile, she's got a heart problem. And then she started calling for Brad again last night. Normally when at nighttime when I go to bed, she sits in the cage and goes, Brad, see you later. Like she wants Brad to go to bed too, so she can go to bed if he's up, because his TV's so loud, right? The TV's so loud. So she wants him to be quiet and go to bed. So she's always like, Brad. She climbed right down there. And that takes quite a bit of strength for her. Like with her feet and everything and her beak. It's not like she's, yeah, she's amazing. And she got home. She was pretty quiet. She wasn't yelling for Brad. She was blowing kisses. But I can tell how she's feeling by her vocalizations. And she's just back to being sassy and dramatic and everything else. Look at her. Sorry, you guys, that I ended the live early. Like I said, I had to, when the vet calls, I stop. Because you know how hard it is to get a vet to call you or have to call them back and leave messages and all that stuff. And plus when they call, I'm like, I gotta know now. So Sid has to go back in 7 days. So I gotta book an appointment for Monday. And you too, I haven't been live anyway. I've been so busy with stuff. Well, I don't even know if I've been busy. Have I been busy? I've been busy. Well, I feel like I've been busy. Yeah, I've been working, trying to get orders out and all that other stuff. My freeze dryer was broken for about a week and a half, so I got really behind on freeze drying my stuff for my business. I was trying to have nap time today, but puppies wouldn't allow that. And Sid, the puppies kind of would, but Coco wouldn't allow that. Coco's been acting really sketchy. She's upset about Sid for some reason. Coco. Let me see. Yeah, she's been, she gets really upset when Sid is getting medications, and she starts screaming, and then Sid, because I give Sid medication after I put the birds to bed. But Sid's like, rah, rah, you know, when you hear an animal fighting for their lives, that's the way she sounds. So Coco gets so upset, and then Kiwi starts screaming like, "Oh my God, don't kill us! Not me! Not me! Don't kill me! Save Sid! Quit killing her!" Are we still on mother status with Coco? I think so. She's upset about Sid. I think we're still mother. Also, I was so proud of myself today. I finally, I've been putting off lab work since, was it October? September? And I finally said, that's it. I'm tired all the time. Why am I tired? Let's go get the lab work done. So I got up. Well, I was already up. And then something got into me at 6:30 this morning, and I thought, go to the lab. I thought if you go early, right, you don't have to wait. Do you know how long I waited? I got there at 7. I didn't get home till 9:30. 9:30. You used to be able to go into the lab here. I don't know. Are you Canadians the same? Thank you, Donna. Is it the same for all you Canadians? You go into the lab now and you have to wait forever? Like I waited 2 hours. 2 hours, and I was there first thing. So then I'm like, Jensen, I don't know what's wrong with me. I only drink 1 cup of coffee now because I get so dizzy if I drink more. So I was telling Jensen, and Jensen says I might have an iron deficiency because she does. She's got an iron deficiency, and apparently iron makes you tired. So maybe that's all it is. Maybe I'm not dying. I told the lab lady, I said, is there a note you can put, if you're dying, please don't contact patient. You can book a time. It's better to make an appointment. If you can make an appointment, do you just walk right in or what? I used to be able to just walk in and then you take a number. Now it's like, oh my gosh. I think because I was a walk-in, they were probably squeezing me in between the appointments. Right, Sid? What are you doing, Sid? Now I'm always staring at her to make sure she's not having a heart attack. Sid is doing amazing, Tracy. Thanks for asking. You take iron? Do you take it every day? Well, Allison, you're lucky. Anyways, proud of myself. Next, I gotta go to get my gum surgery done, which I've been putting off for 1.5 years. Brad says I gotta get all my dental stuff done before he retires, so I need gum surgery. Remember I had it before and I was so dramatic about it? I gotta get it. Is she eating normally? Yeah, she's a good eater, but she's not allowed to have Nutriberries anymore. And of course she's used to having some of our supper, like if we have rice, I give her a little bit of rice and little pieces of what we eat. So she can't have that anymore. So she gets pretty mad. She starts ringing the bell, going angry. So our old Sid is back. So you guys are having a holiday coming up, eh? Most of you have a holiday coming up. Is anyone going away? Oh, okay, it's go later in the morning or mid-afternoon. It's not as busy. Well, they did my blood. She asked when the last time I ate. So does that mean that they're going to test my blood sugar? I said the last time I ate was at 6 at night, which is true. But then I forgot I had coffee in the morning. So I don't know if that counts. It's supposed to rain in Florida? Oh, no. When you guys get rain, it's like rain. You haven't been feeling good, Anne? Everyone's staying home? Anyone going, doing anything? I really wanted to go to the trailer because I've never been to July 4th in the States. It's supposed to be like New Year's Eve on steroids. Down at Birch Bay. Like, it's a bay, so all these fireworks are all along the bay. Like, and you see the fireworks all, it's supposed to be pretty incredible, but I guess I missed it. Next year. People can recuperate from strokes. And, like, yeah. Remember Cookie? When he had that stroke? But apparently there's this new heart medicine that she's using. Or is it new heart medicine or arthritis injection? It didn't say on the lab work I had to fast, but Nashville would be fun on July 4th. Oh my gosh, it would be crazy there. Same with Vegas. Coffee's okay? You're staying home? You got arthritis and scoliosis and scoliosis. Ugh. So Lonnie has a parasite. So Brad is, like, the vet, the emergency vet, she's like, do you want to do a stool sample? Just make sure everything's okay. And it was kind of like an option. And I'm like, yeah. Even though it's like $500. I'm like, yeah, let's make sure we're totally taken care of. And she did come back with a parasite. So she has to go on a special anti-parasitic. And have probiotics. And that special food too. Hey, Spectral. I want if you see headstones and headlines coming in, let me know. There's drama around headstones and headlines, you guys. Headstones and headlines on, for those on Facebook, it's a YouTuber. Yes, it was a parasite. Norfolk Terrier puppies. Okay, I want to see the pictures. You're a widow and you were married on July 4th. Oh, so is it hard? July 4th, or are you past that where you just think of fond memories? So everyone's healthy. Getting healthy anyways. I might go get iron pills. For me. So yeah, that's that. Kiwi's healthy. Oakley's healthy. Rue's a busybody, like always. Newman's face is filling in. Oh yeah, she's a little pistol, that Lonnie. She's the pistol of the two. Kai's just sweet. Kai's really smart. Lonnie's really smart too, but her, I think she's like Ellie where, I think she's like Ellie where she's like just so happy that the happiness kind of overtakes the thought, you know what I mean? Like she's just so on happy mode that it overtakes the thoughts, you know what I mean? Like she's more of an artist, like Ellie was. She's more of an artist, and Kai's more of a Kai's more of a scholar. Like if Kai was a person, he would be a scientist or something. Yeah, and Lonnie's like Rue. Lonnie's more of a free spirit. She's probably more of an entrepreneur, like me, with ADHD. Parties too much. You know what I mean? I'm great, Becky. Thank you for asking. Just for the record, Becky says hi to everybody, so. You got a sprain ankle. I had one. Oh yeah, I was so asleep waiting for the stupid lab work because I'd been sitting there for 2 hours, and I was like, when they called my name, I was like, oh, out of my stupor, and I stepped on this older lady's foot. Oh, was Rue looking out the window? Yes, she does. They love Puppy TV. Coco hates Puppy TV from that room. She doesn't want to watch. She doesn't mind Puppy TV in here, but she doesn't want to see Puppy TV outside. Because she's mad that she's not part of Puppy TV. Yeah, so Sid was screaming with her medications, and then I go in there, and Coco's got 3 long wing figures, wing feathers clipped. She was so wound up about it, and she'd already gone to bed, but she was just like out of her mind. So I went in, I brought her out again. I'm like, it's okay, Coco. Sid is okay. We're all okay. And she just like, clip, clip, clip. I did, Lisa. I'm very proud of myself. I want Headstones and Headlines to come into my lives so she can give us the scoop on all the gossip. She's involved in drama. I haven't had time to listen to it. Stepping on an old lady's foot brings you luck. And then I felt so bad. I stepped on her foot. I'm like, oh my God. You know how you can be so dramatic, like, oh, sorry, and little arms. And she was like, okay, it's okay. But she didn't speak English, so. And then, of course, the waiting room's full. Like, there's probably about 15 people there. They're all staring at me. Brad will like that story. He likes it with the Danita shenanigans. Do you think Coco has PTSD? No, I just think that she's worried. She's just worried. Yeah, Coco doesn't. Coco enjoys neighbor TV because it's more peaceful. But puppy playing outside in the yard while she's stuck inside is not entertaining to her. Thank you, Nick. Very generous. Thank you. No, she didn't scream. She was very polite about it. She pulled her foot away really fast. Felt so bad. Look at Sid though. She's just like happy. Just sitting there. Yeah, she doesn't like Sid getting all. She doesn't like Sid upset. Either she wants to see me torture Sid, or she doesn't like to see Sid like that. Yeah, PTS from the refuge. No, I don't think so. Well, any alarm call is kind of triggering for all the animals. Yeah, very nice, Nick. Thank you. I feel like I'm letting my YouTubers and Facebookers down because I haven't been live. But what happened? Friday? Oh, I was picking up Sid or visiting Sid. Then I picked up Sid. And usually those times is when I'm at those are the live times or when I'm at the vet. So usually I try to book the vet appointments for that. And and what else? Yeah, and then Canada Day, right? We're busy Canada Day. Brad listened. I have this decibel reader on my phone. Does anyone have a decibel reader on their phone? Brad, I'm like, Brad is like, his hearing is so bad, and he's starting to use the Bose stereo system to play the TV. So I went right up to him and put the decibel reader on, and his decibel's like 80, which is as loud as Oakley. Because someone said, I don't know, one person said that here that my bird's screams are gonna damage the puppy ears, and so I'm like, no, it's not. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what? So then I started getting freaked out, and then I'm like, so I used to have the decibel reader for Floyd. So then I re-downloaded it and did a decibel reading on Oakley, and he's about the same as Brad, the 80. And then the puppy ears, it said if it's like really loud, like constantly, it can damage their ears. But I don't, it's just, you should do a decibel thing, Paula. Just for a joke. I went right up to Brad's head and did the decibel. Oh, your husband does the same. There's nothing wrong with his hearing. Like, oh my gosh. And in the car with Brad, he has the radio so loud too. And it's like, you know those old cartoons where they twist their head and there's like circles above their head and they're like going, ooh. That's the way I feel when I'm in the car with Brad. I should have did my decibel reader. Oh yeah, the cookie alarm call. Oh, yours has hearing aids? Yeah. Hearing aids, right? So yeah, that's that. What else? Puppies have been playing in their pool. If you didn't catch them playing in the pool, I did a live about an hour and a half ago. And so oh, he's got tinnitus from drilling roads and his hearing's dreadful. Brad says he got it from the oil rigs, working on the oil rigs. Your hubby puts TV too loud too. Nothing wrong with his hearing. I'm always telling him to turn it down. What is it? I don't get it. It rattles me. Oh, Sid's final diagnosis. She had a stroke and she's got heart disease, probably clogged arteries and stuff, and fluid around her heart. So her heart was like tired from pumping with the fluid around it. So now she's on, what is she on? She's on Elanapril. Thank you, Violet. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't have my setup. She's on Elanapril, Sildenafil, Isoxaprine, Lasix, and Pimobendan. Look, she's just dancing for no good reason. So she's on all those. And I guess, see how she does, and we might be able to take it down to three of them. Yeah, the concerts aren't good for hearing, but I think it's a little late in life to worry about that, don't you think? Don't you think they're already damaged? Selective hearing. How's your pool, Doreen? Are you having a party on July 4th? Did you see our pool yet? Well, remember you guys when I said she was quiet? She was quiet. And then I started being more religious using the UV light. This is the Sid that we used to know and love, remember? Remember she was into everything? Look at her. Watch her. Let's see how she does it. You did it before. Are you stuck? Nope. I know, if you missed the beginning, she has not done this in months. I'm the owner of the parrot. Now let's see what she's up to. 2 cords and baseboards. Puppy's 2 baseboards too. I always hear this crunch, crunch. Brad and I are like, we run. Where are you going? Remember she was like constantly climbing down the cage? If you're new here, she used to be, we used to call her the floor troll. When's the last time I called her the floor troll? Do you guys even remember? Like so long. Like I think it was even before Cookie passed away because she wasn't crawling on the floor. I also told the vet this is the first year she hasn't been hormonal too. So what are you guys having to eat on July 4th? Let's see. Do you want to see Coco? There we go. Yeah, she has been laying down. I was like, I thought it was the what? The arthritis. Your Nana's birthday. She passed away 3 years ago. Sorry about that. Have we seen headstones and headlines yet? I'm dying for her to come into the chat. Coco's got a new tiara coming in, see? So beautiful, look. No plans. Use pink Himalayan. You're gonna be quiet. The kids are getting bigger and involved in sports, so they have a new game out of town. I didn't know you had kids, Doreen. I thought you just sat around, ate bonbons, and drank cocktails sitting by a pool in your fancy new kitchen. Yeah, the puppies are outside sleeping. They've been playing all afternoon. They didn't let me nap. Hi, Karen. Whatever. Things move forward. We'll get everyone fixed up. As long as Coco stays healthy. She hasn't been on antibiotics for how long? Couple weeks now? No plans. She loves that pool. She was hopping and running through it. I hope Kai gets used to it. But I don't want to just dump him in there. He's got to go in by himself. I think he just doesn't like it cold. You're working, have to cook for them on the patio. How was Canada Day? Oh, this Legion is the cutest Legion. You know, I always thought Legions were like, oh, the neighbor kids. Oh, okay. I always thought Legions were these dark, dank, damp places that smelled of cigarette smoke and no windows and all that. And we were invited to the one in West Vancouver for a barbecue. And I don't know how much the tickets were, but the food was really good. They make it there. It was like hamburgers and macaroni salad and Greek salad. And then they were having a band after, but we couldn't stay for the band because of the puppies. So we just went there for food and then came home. But it was so cute. I should have taken a picture of it. It has this little patio outside that's covered, that it's surrounded by greenery, and there's a lot of privacy, and it's close to the water, so you can smell the ocean. And the actual bar part is like, where's she gone? Oh, she's still at my feet. The actual bar part is lighter, and it's clean, and no smoking, of course, anymore. But it was like a little quaint pub. And they have, like, every night they have an event, and they have like a trivia night, and they have music every weekend, bands playing, and they have meat draws and all that. The poor eaglets. You guys are following eaglets? Hold on. There's motion in my garden. Right in camera. I'll be back. The monsters have awakened. Ugh. Anyways, yeah, does anyone go? Oh, I don't know how people can watch those wild animals. It's too traumatic. I read German Shepherds love water. My German Shepherd hates it. I think she's Shepherd on the outside and Chihuahua on the inside. Oh, the girls loved the water. Brad would throw logs over and over and over and over and over and over again. They loved it. How do you guys follow those wild animals? They'd be lucky if they live after it. Didn't you just be like, you'd be like totally grieving the loss if one fell out of the nest, or a bunch of crows came along, or... Yesterday I heard a bunch of crows going off, and I'm like, I had to cover my ears because I didn't want to hear it because I knew there was a massacre underway. You can hardly watch a vet program, I know. My granddoggy hates the water. My dog bear loved the water. The bigger the log we would throw, the happier those dogs were. They were just powerhouses. Crows are good birds. They chase off. Yeah, they are. But the way they were going, when they go off like that, I'm always worried that something stole something from one of their nests and all that. They are good. Someone's getting massacred, though. What else, Coco? Yeah. So, does anyone else go to a Legion? What do you think about the trial stuff. The Brian Kronberger or whatever. If you're on YouTube, watch Vinnie Politan. He's on Court. I think he does a show on Court TV. He has his own channel, Vinnie Politan, and he does hot takes. And he said that instead of the death penalty, he chose life in prison. And it's the easy way out because A, he can live in a nice cell, he can have a soft bed and all this other stuff. I guess if you're on death row, it's like really bad living conditions. And he just wanted cushy living conditions, and he's gonna get it. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I don't know. I don't even believe in the death penalty, so I don't know how I feel. Thanks, Anne. Usually it's in the chat. There's a little symbol there. Your cockatoo is afraid of blackbirds? Yeah. But then I understand. Yeah, did you watch what his hot take was yesterday on Kronberger or whatever? Totally made sense. But then you gotta understand that the families, they don't want. I guess it's better to not know details, but who is the prosecutor to decide? And then the witnesses, the two girls that are remaining, they're traumatized, and they're gonna have to be re-traumatized over and over and over and over and over again because they'll go up appeal after appeal after appeal. And anyways, it's hard to say. Goldberger, no, Kronberger. I don't know, someone type it in YouTube. Kronberger. Yeah, I watched the hearing today too. And then Diddy got off. What do you guys think about that? He got off on 3 of the charges. I wouldn't be surprised if they did during. That's usually how their days end. By other inmates, because the other inmates get infamy from it too, right? If they're already doing the rest of their life in jail, then they'll be I didn't think he would. I was expecting more. I wasn't expecting like the Diddy trial. I was expecting stuff about those white parties and all that stuff that was in the news. Maybe it wasn't even true. I don't know. Like I didn't realize it was abuse up to, was it 3 women? Bad enough. But I didn't realize, I thought it was bigger than that. Not that that's not big. But he can still do 10 years on each charge. Who's that? Who's that, Burb Love? A male Bove. Danita, it's all about the money, yeah. Well, his lawyer made $1 million off of that. Kronberger's lawyer made $1 million. It was kind of chilling hearing the charges and him saying guilty. And his family must be like, oh my God. What would you do if your son was a mass murderer? No, they have not, Lisa. They haven't found those kids. I haven't really been following that story. The RCMP was at the Legion yesterday. It was killing me not to ask them. It's killing me not to ask them if they have any inside scoop of the Nova Scotia. If I had like 4 drinks, I probably would have went up there and made a jerk of myself and asked them. Thanks, DJ, I think. You got chills too? Yeah, I was like, oh. But I can understand those girls being frozen in fear. Wouldn't you be frozen in fear? Hi, Sarah. Sid is at my feet right now. Sitting with my toes. They would have said we can't talk about it. Yeah, I know. I would have done it. 100% would have done it. I actually did once, you know. We were at the trailer and there was a cop there, the one that Izzy bit. And I asked him about, who was it? Someone, I asked him about if he knew about Sebastian Rogers. He didn't know any of the stories. I thought, well, that's weird. If you're a cop, you'd think you'd follow true crime. Do you think so? Anyways, I felt stupid the next day. That gave me anxiety. Yes, Lisa, the little girl fell overboard. I'd love to know how she fell overboard. On the Disney cruise, a little girl, a 10-year-old, fell overboard and the dad jumped in to save her and they both were rescued. But they were on the 4th, which isn't too bad. But how the heck did she survive that? A 10-year-old. I saw, there's this one, if you guys go to Reddit, there's a story of a teenager that fell off, or he was dared to jump off a cruise ship. He was at the top. And there's footage of him jumping. And there's a whole conspiracy where they have all these close-ups and everything of the jump and the water. And because he never came up again. So people say he was eaten by sharks. So then you look at it's really creepy. If you're into super creepy stuff, I don't know the name. I Googled the name, eaten by sharks, conspiracy or whatever, jump up. Anyways, sometimes you look at the footage and you see the sharks eating them. And sometimes you're like, oh, is that just waves? Scary as heck. She was sitting on a railing and fell backwards and went through a porthole. How would that happen? And how would any kid be allowed to sit on the railing of anything? Mom yelled to Dad and he immediately jumped in. Like, I wouldn't let Jen sit 10 feet away from the bars, railings of anything. You'll fall. That would make you anxious? Yeah, it is really. I still can picture it in my head. I don't know how many feet that would be. Like when I went to the Grand Canyon, I couldn't handle watching the people there because I was scared everyone's gonna fall. Oh, there goes a feather, Coco. See, she's just clipping them. They'll be gone in a month. Grand Canyon, I couldn't handle watching the people near the edge getting pictures taken, and I couldn't handle the kids running around. Kids running around. The parents were playing shuffleboard, and the little girl was by the railing. Has anyone been to the Grand Canyon and seen all the people near the edge? Let's see a puppy check. Oh! I didn't touch you. You're being dramatic. Sit up. We'll watch puppies play for a minute. They're having a great old time. Plop! Oh, you got me this way. Hold on. What are you crazies doing? Huh? What are you crazy cats doing? You're getting so big. Hey, so big. Let's do the switcheroo. Can't steal the phone. No, he's let go. Let's do the switcheroo. Okay, let's go play. Let's play. We'll play in the pool in case you guys didn't see the pool show. You'd be 2 miles from the edge of the canyon. There was a page I used to follow with 2 dogs, and everywhere they went, they carried, they each held an end of one of those rope toys. Max's channel, Emily? Who follows Max is in the chat. Which Max? Max is like, Coco. Every bird's named Coco and Max. Look how big they're getting, eh? Yeah, one is a short snout and one is a long. Kai's snout is longer, and Lonnie's. Oh, look at Kai, so brave. He's afraid Lonnie's gonna push him in. Lonnie's snout is short and Kai's is long. Yeah, I think it's nice to have each other to play with, to have fun. Well, that's brave of them. You follow Max Malakin and Max TV. Max the Malakin. You like following bird channels? Yeah. There's a lot of bird groupies that come follow us. But sometimes, like, I go into, like, say, Einstein's chat, and, like, I only know, like, 3/4 of the people. You go to Benjamin Best Bird? Okay, so what all the bird channels do you join for their live streams? Am I thinking about dog training? I do it myself. 5 and 5. 5 minutes, 5 times a day. Do we worry about ticks and fleas in Canada? Yeah, but the pups have a special medicine that they don't get it. But when we first moved here, we used to live downtown, right? And the girls, right away, they got fleas. Right away, they got fleas from living here. And I'm like, oh my God, we're moved to a bad area. They have fleas. You love Buster the Cockatoo videos? Coco, Einstein, and Barney. Max. Who's Kiwi's Journey? Max TV. Benjamin Best Bird. I hear that a lot. Gizmo, yeah, Gizmo. You never had fleas in Alaska. They are banana trees, yeah. Remember when you were a kid and the only flea medicine they used to have was flea collars? And then your house would get infested with fleas? How's Puppy TV today? You also follow Coco Town. I know. I feel so bad. I'm not doing videos. I don't know what to do anymore. Videos take so long, and trying to create a storyline, and I don't know how some people do it. They do a video every day. I used to be able to. My Reading Pets. Oh yeah. I love My Reading Pets, and I want to see the movie, but it makes me feel so much shame because I'm not teaching my birds to read and write. You know what I mean? What about you guys? If you watch that? Oh yeah, Birds and Beaks. They're popular. She's always got something going on. What dogs you follow? I like Tucker Bunsen. It's live. Buttons. Parrot Play. Yeah, I follow Parrot Playhouse. Did she ever say what she had that she was sick with? But that, she's posted numerous times what happened with her, and I just, when I see her, my reading pets lady, I see her, my heart just breaks. Do you ever see what she went through? Okay, maybe not. Let's play with this. Ah, that's good. Kids. Oh, it's just an infection? Yeah, Jen, have you followed what she went through? I can't even repeat it because I don't want anyone to hear it and feel so bad like I do. You watched your cat's got fleas in Holland. Who was bit by, oh, she was bit by a black widow spider? Just shows you how things can change so fast, eh? You guys are so good. Spax, Black Widow. Okay, we're talking about Jen from My Reading Pets and Parrot Playhouse. Parrot Playhouse got really sick from a black widow spider, and Jen from My Reading Pets, she went through really bad stuff in her life. You're screaming Malaccan. Lenora is screaming birds like me. Well, I think I'm gonna go, everyone. We get the birdie supper. Yeah, April. I think she was really grieving her umbrella too, so it probably ran her system down. So anyways, good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good night. Eat treats and be good and all the things. Good night.